Yes, Massive and crew back once again with another video and continuing our jungle documentary about the dungeons going down there, guys. Haven't been uploading this week as much because I've been working on this video, and also just had a new granddaughter, little Kayla. Thanks to my daughter Hannah for that one, and just want to say yeah, big up to everybody. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace, enjoy. Yeah.
Like so.
So.
You can hear the beeline from here as well.
Yeah, you could hear the beeline. If you couldn't hear the beeline, someone's sound was functioning
Properly.
Shall we go down? Let's go down. Yeah, okay.
Who's that farting? This place, this looks so different. Like,
It looks different because also it's dark.
Yeah, it used to be much darker.
wow.
Oh.
This is the DJ stand here.
Yeah.
This was an additional DJ stand,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I remember the DJ.
No, the DJ stand wasn't there.
That was one of them. That was one of them. And like all the arenas were fighting for space. Because I think there was one there and one there. Because there was two arenas.
The stand was there.
No, what I'm saying
You
is
see
that
here, that's.
sets all over the place.
I think that's where I met
We had
Daddy
a
G.
Yeah, we had a DJ box here.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main set was there with the bar.
That's right. But what I'm trying to say is there were sets in every room. So there
Yeah.
was a set here. There was a set down there. There was a set in each.
Yeah, it's like a sound clash arena almost. If you like, everyone had their arches.
If your event only had 300 people,
Yeah,
then it would be in here.
in here. And
Bizzy, which one? Tell us where the brain arch was.
so the brain arch was here, along here. If you go this way, come down here. There was just arches literally everywhere. So this was our main arch. Our DJ stand used to be set up in there where there's all rubble now. Yeah. Our DJ stand used to be set up there. Yeah. And we had a rotor. We had a speaker stack somewhere around here, so that way it would keep the sound in. And then we would turn around one of the tweeters to face that way. So this whole area here would get caked with our tops and mid sound, yeah, part of it, yeah. And then we had another lot of stacks down the end there.
Yeah.
We had one stack there, and then another stack over in the corner,
You know what?
over there.
I'm getting confused.
And we did because we started off initially there, but what we found was there was a lot of noise that was coming through from the rest of the sound systems.
Yeah.
So to tackle that, we moved the DJ stand all the way deep down inside the dungeons here. Yeah, and as you can hear how everything's echoing, yeah, this is like what made the place acoustically brilliant, because everything echoes like mad when it's here. There's no one in here, but as soon as the place fills up and you start turning up the sound system, it's just an unbelievable sound that you get, because everyone's bodies absorb all the sound, and you could really pump it, and the bass used to be really pumping and sounding amazing in here, real different.
One set of speakers.
Speaker there.
One set
Speaker
of
there.
speakers there. When you start to go on, squeeze down the side.
And I'll tell you one thing I learnt down here about those pound shop plugs, yeah? I remember one time we was doing a gig down there, and I bought this amplifier that was by C-Mark, and it took nearly enough 2 people to lift it up. The power lead was so thick, it was like 4 times your average kettle lead power supply, right? And we plugged it into a power socket that used to be round about here. They probably changed it up now, look. I think they've done something to it, I don't know. But it was plugged into there. We had a pound shop extension lead, and then we was playing music in here, and I remember walking out the arch, going to the bar, talking to Lou, yeah? And then someone comes up and says, Bizzy, 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 the wire's on fire, the wire's on fire. And I come running down there, and the flipping extension caught a light. And obviously down there, it's not going to go ablaze or anything. But we had to quickly unplug it and stuff, man. And I learned a hard lesson about pound shop leads, never to trust them, like, you know. But yeah, this place here was the spot, man. This is, you can hear everything's echoing like mad down here, right? You know, and we had many a nights here. We used to, what music we used to come down here when we first started playing here was mainly sort of acid house before it became techno. We were playing tunes like Dirty Cash and track with no name, LFO. That was a killer track down here. LFO. Dun 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 boom 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 boom.
Your son is dead.
Your son is dead. All those early tunes that we used to play down here.
I remember one night in there, it was so hot in there, man. The ceiling was just sweating. And like when you went to play your tunes, you couldn't play the tunes because your tunes, by the time you put them on the deck, they were just dripping wet. And you was trying to clean them, but there was nothing you could do to save your tunes. If you got them on dry, by the time they got about a minute and a half into the tune, there was just ceiling sweat all over your tune. There was nothing you could do.
And the techniques, right, sometimes when it used to get that moist, when you touch the pitch control, the techniques, you used to feel a little shock on your finger. Do you remember?
Yeah.
It was that mad, like, it used to flipping the...
And he used to have these stupid headphones. Do you remember the headphones?
Oh, the telephone one.
Yeah, that was it. Oh my God, yeah. BT Engineer headphones. But they used to work though.
There was one that you could use those for tweets.
Especially down there, you needed that kind of frequency. So there was this arena, and I think we played in a couple of others as well. But there's another arena. If we go around there, I'll show you where the main arena was, where most of the headline DJs and that used to play. Like, obviously, we used to just set up our things strategically to draw the crowd. And in the morning, they used to bring people out. And the security used to come in and say, "Oh, sorry, mate, you've got to shut it down," because we were just drawing crowd out of here. But look, this is the main arena, and this is where the bar was. This is the bar area, and there was also a DJ stand here. Look, it's much less echoey here. You had a DJ stand here. That's where LSD and all them boys used to play. This was like, I call that the second generation part of Dungeons, where they set up over there and they were playing. LSD was playing his tunes like Check Out the Bass and all those tunes. That's when, on that era. And everyone was bringing in their little tunes that they made during the week to play here.
Getting busy with a track.
I think that bit was a bit more open. It wasn't all closed in as the cloakroom was.
The bar was, I think the bar only went up to it.
But having said that, the main dungeon arena, which was Lyndon C and Rob Atkinson days, were here. This was the area where Lyndon C, Rob Atkinson, Chalky White used to set up their set. And this was the main arch. This was what you call the main arch. I think sometimes the sound system used to extend off all down into the tunnels. And they used to have lighting, strobes, you name it, lasers going all along here. And Lyndon C and Rob Atkinson, this was the DJ stand. And I remember playing here in the early days as well. They used to sit up here and play, and it was unbelievable, man. These were in the old Cali days, they call them, man. And it was just, the music used to sound phenomenal down here. Absolutely banging. Do you know what I mean?
What was the craziest thing you ever saw down here?
Boy, craziest thing we saw down the dungeons.
Forget that.
I think just that thing, that light, the plug catching a light, man. That's the craziest thing we ever saw. Most people were out of it, just raving hard, man, and it was brilliant, man. You really and truly, you never really used to notice too much down here. It was just about the music, you know what I mean?
Me personally, I think it was after it finished. Every Saturday after it finished, it was shut down and it was off around that day. So that's where we used to sit down in his yard, and we used to drink coffee. I don't know why we used to sit around there and drink coffee in the morning, but it was always the same. I don't know why. Yeah, we should think about the night, and I think we should do this next week. Never used to happen. I don't know why it never used to happen. The whole Saturday night used to finish, I think, about 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, 9, 10 o'clock. And then off to sleep for, about 6, 7 hours. Sometimes you might even have a studio session on a Sunday. If things got really packed. and then try and survive, and then back to normal on Monday.
I just think like the amount of bass bins and speakers that they blow in here.
Yeah.
To a lot of bins.
Yeah, tons.
Tons of amps, tons of speakers.
Yeah, the sweat killed one time, innit?
But,
I think the sweat killed the one at the back and it blew, innit?
I think I'm actually surprised it's in fairly
And I
good
think we
nick.
even had a suspicion that one of they,
In worse condition.
we even had a suspicion that they sabotaged one of our speakers as well, innit?
There was rumour has it that there was some history about some bombs.